The storm is coming. The scent of war swirls in the air. As the Imperial throne lies empty, the fate of all Tamriel rests on the strength of a common prisoner's soul. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. So death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
What's going on, guys? Harry here, kicking off my very first Let's Play ESO series. I've already got my character pre-created. I'll be playing as a Templar High Elf. Wasn't going to bore you with the creating the character, that always takes ages, depending on your style and preferences. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Can you move? Been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
This isn't my first character on ESO, so don't worry, there won't be any new antics. Don't have to worry about any of that.
That's it! Quickly! You must escape before the guards return!
On my other character, I was primarily a sword and shield tank style kind of play, to be honest. But I'm going to change it up in this one and go for destruction staff and two-hand, I think.
There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
something to defend yourself. Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Don't be greedy. And yet everyone that starts from the beginning takes everything. Let's just skip through this stuff.
Indecision becomes decision.
Can't leave any lock rooms behind.
Another enemy blocks the path. Dispatch it quickly.
Whoa there! Are you alright?
As you can see, the skill lines are so much easier to navigate than that of Skyrim. You can craft blacksmithing and all that, primarily blacksmith, but your racial abilities are different. Each racial class, armor skills, and weapon skills. Like I said, I'll be focusing on destruction staff and two-handed. Start off with a power ability that they can split. Whenever you buy a new skill, if you have spaces on the skill line, it will automatically slot one of those for you. If you don't, you have to change it yourself. It's just a simple drag and drop.
You got more meat on your bones than most of these poor. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say? Ha! That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
I love how she completely takes you serious, even though you confess to pretty much having voices in your head and an old man in rags came to visit you in your jail cell. Then I suppose, technically if we're in the afterlife, it's not the craziest thing we're going to do.
We made it!
I'm going to fast forward from here, guys, because I normally don't leave this area until I get to at least level 4, so I'll see you in a minute. What's going on, guys? We have just got to level 4, so right, one more new skill, we're going to carry on. I think I'm going to go for another power. I've already bought the Destruction Staff skill, Destructive Touch. So yeah, let's go for a little bit of restoration. Lord of the Rings fans are going to love this. We'll see. might we have up here, I wonder? Oh, that's right, it's none other than the Eye of Sauron. And a chest. Don't worry though, Lord of the Rings fans, we poke it in the eye.
Quickly, while he's
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
Memory serves, there is a treasure chest over here. Same rule as in with Skyrim. Loot and take everything. Just nothing special. Inferno stuff.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home, and he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
You may also recognise Cadwell's voice.
One fine day and... Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir! Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Such a lovely trip. Yeah, let's definitely take that.
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step. Hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
I'll take that loot from you then.
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
How often do you visit this guy?
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
I think for most of the Let's Play guys, I'm not going to go through every piece of conversation, because this is a main mission. I will.
Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me. An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? Oh, quite a long time.
Right, let's carry on. see, guys, I actually think there is an XP and loot cap. Once you get a certain amount of levels ahead of the enemy you're killing, you can't really loot them for anything. Right, I'm going to cut it here, guys, and fast forward. This is just a couple of tunnels of looting crates pretty much, so I won't bore you with that, so back in a minute. What's up, guys, we're back, and we're back to the next part of the story.
Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. The Prophet chose you for a reason. Get him to safety. There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
I like the idea of a bit of self-sacrifice in the game. They do make this escape a tad bit easy. Safety switch off. As you can see, I've already been round this room and looted every and safety switch off. Just a little speech.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
There we go. Let's make it a challenge, so I just have to jump from the side of it. Far more interesting.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible. But I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
That she doesn't seem to unhappy at all. It's completely drawn. Yeah, no, she's okay. Remember this bit?
Souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know beyond suffering.
Holy Jesus. What the fuck is that?
That's right.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn, some linked into Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm not going to bother looting this room, guys. It takes way too long.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the sky shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Indeed it is. I didn't mention before, guys, I am playing in the Aldmeri division, so I've just arrived in Volkal Guard in Auradon. Here we are. That's the escape cold harbor for you, and we're now in Volkal Guard. That's going to wrap up for this episode, guys. See you next time.